After being pecked by a radioactive bird, a somewhat mannered Tuthill was compelled to become Kineas, the Skydude. All right. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space itself. Kineas here, and don't have to work tomorrow, so I'm going to keep going and doing some more live streams tonight. I have unlocked extended attack. If you are a pro with the Viking Air CL-413, please hop into my chat tonight. I could really use some tips, mostly on keeping this thing from not over torquing and just getting it to slow down, right? So the biggest problem I'm having, even though I'm using propeller control and throttle control, is keeping the thing at 110 knots. By the way, let me read this real quick. Code Red. Large fire is currently engaging our strike team. Immediate action from the air is required to prevent widespread destruction near Los Angeles. There's also crews on the ground down there that we're going to be helping out. So the problem I'm having in earlier attempts, and they have been awful. So I'm hoping that the troops on the ground will be cheering for me tonight. Hasn't been real great. Is keeping this thing under control. She's got really powerful engines, and on takeoff, the first thing that you'll notice is that, you know, if you go throw open the throttle full on takeoff, you can get an engine over torque. Another thing, I'm using the propellers. It's got propeller control, variable pitch propellers. So trying to use them to maybe slow down a little bit, get the engines under control. And another thing I have discovered, and I'll tell you now.
Get on the ready line for a fire 21 nautical miles north of Van Nuys.
Okay, so I'll tell you something right now that will definitely help you, I believe. And that is, you are going to be prompted to fill your tanks up all the way. All right? I can tell you right now, and based on what everybody else is saying in the forums, you cannot. If you know a way to take off with the full tank of water, again, please let me know if you're an expert. But no matter how many times I've tried, I cannot take off with full water. I'm throwing everything I got at it. All right, here's our throttle control. Here's our propeller control. And this thing's super touchy. Goes from 100. Right there, we're already at 50%.
For hours near the district, and they're calling for air support. The front's moving fast, so watch out for puff of smoke down there. Ensure your drops are well timed. You don't want to hit the units already engaging the fire down below. Let's go.
All right, there's a couple other controls that I don't have any manual for. If we need these at all, need these at all. Auto feather. These don't really work. It's an auto feather, but I can't get them to. No, they won't stay on. Figuring that might help possibly, but doesn't seem to. All right, how do you move this controller out of the way? Down here, there we go. Okay.
Van Nuys ground, Kin Foxtrot, Delta 7010 with Mike. Request taxi for takeoff, north departure.
Kin Foxtrot, Delta 7010. Taxi to and hold short of runway tree 4 left using taxiway Bravo Tree Bravo Romeo. Contact tower on 119er decimal tree when ready.
Sunrise Tower, Kin Foxtrot Foxtrot, Delta 7010. Ready for departure to the north at runway tree 4 left.
Kin Foxtrot Foxtrot, Delta 7010. Altimeter 2992 north, departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
Whoa.
Kin Foxtrot Foxtrot, Delta 7010. Please acknowledge.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4.
Oh my gosh. Just the amount of errors. Just trying to get, just to get here. Now they're dinging me for not responding quick enough. Okay. So, I don't know what the proper speed is for not overspeeding. Again, there's no manual for this. As far as I know, if you got a link to the manual for this thing, please hook me up. But they don't want you going full speed. I'll show you. I mean, we've already gotten so many darn errors now. Well, I'll try not to. Okay? I'll take the brakes off. There's full speed. Let me put it about 70 to 80% on the throttle. Where is the torque reading? There's no, you get a readout, but it's so small to just read. They should make these bars show you your torque rather than just giving you a percentage readout. It's too hard to read sitting back in your chair. Okay, so we didn't get an over torque, which is nice. But she does not like slowing down when she's going fast. That's like 50% on the throttle. So again, another thing you can try is decreasing your propeller angle of attack. Speaking of attack, not you. There's 67%. Slows us down a little bit. I really don't want to lower the throttle any lower than 50%. Let's try lowering those a little bit more. 57. Not you. 59. 55. 2. Those 55. Slowing down a little bit, maybe like 120. Take out a little bit more. 52.
Thanks for coming fast. We're here to support you in your attack. Do you have a visual?
Bird dog cannon.
51.
Got a visual.
Guys, max 7 drops. Your water tanks are maxed out. Initiate first drop. Move to the left shoulder. The ground squad is in position 2. A crew established is covering the other side of the fire.
So just nosing down a little bit, then we need to do a U-turn. But even with the propeller pulled at 50% throttle, she's over 150 knots. I don't like it. $27, $28, Maintain an altitude of 100 feet above the fire. Maintain a speed of 110 knots. And I hope I have the controls set right. So turning around again, still 150 knots. I'm gonna go ahead and lower the throttle, but I don't like doing that. So I'm gonna try to drop down a little bit and try to raise my nose back up as we go over some of these hills. Try to slow myself down. Yes, yes, yes. Max aircraft seated. There's the point. Slow down, you. Same kind of thing. I'm trying to dip down and then come back up to lower the speed. Not really. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Hard to see. 100 feet. Oh, shoot. Son of a gun.
Move to the left shoulder. The grid is in position 2. A crew established is covering the other side of the fire.
This aircraft. I don't get it. Now there's 110, but as you go over the hill and down, you're going to pick up speed. Oh no.
Ready, drop.
That didn't work. That keybind did not work. Okay, then I gotta put the color back in. It's tough, folks. There's an engine over torque. Yeah, it's just, it's crazy. Crazy challenging. Try this.
Drop it.
that drop? Nope. So those controls aren't working. Close water scoop. Open water scoop. I don't think it's the scoop that I want, though. Drop, toggle spray, Z. See, it says toggle scoops or doors, though. Now we'll try it again. Oh, do shut up. And now we don't have enough prop, get enough RPMs, and we're over torque. Yep. Fun. So diving back down, now we're gonna try to avoid overspeeding. But now we're picking up speed.
Drop your load.
And it says again, we didn't drop anything. And we have up to 7 drops to do. All right, well, once I get it, I'll get it. Over torque. Lovely. Once I figure it out, the rest will be easy. It'll be easy from there on out.
Ready, drop.
Okay, that didn't work. That was opening the scoop. Like, what is it? Doors. Type in doors. Open water drop door. Toggle it. I don't know if I want the toggler to set it Control to open and close. We'll do an X and then we'll do a Shift X. So the scoop and the doors are different. Now we know.
Released. Once the view's clear, I give you an update on this drop. That's good line, but you need to work closer to the ground squad to hit the mark.
Bird Dog KINN, we're on our way to scoop.
So as far as I can tell, we didn't do jack on that run, but we've got our buttons dialed in anyway. Engine over torque. Okay, next big challenge. Not skipping our way across the darn lake. Wish you could lock those together. And there's our lake over there. So this one now, again, hopefully I've got the right control set. If you just toggle or use whatever's set to your default, and you go to scoop your water, it may not close the doors. You don't really want to go over 50%, because you will not be able to climb. She'll tell you, and she'll even complain at you, that you did not get enough water in the tanks. But you can't. At this point, there's been no experts in the forums or otherwise to tell us how to recover and get off the ground, off the water.
Castaic Lake, here it is. Checking for water conditions.
And although I kind of, the way it shows you kind of go to the right. I kind of think going to the left is might be a little bit easier. Maybe. So, Control Z should open the doors. No, Shift Z is opening the doors. And now you're supposed to stay at 90 knots. Great.
All clear.
Pain in the butt. Oh, and now it just changed something again. Wow, this thing is now, not only am I having my own problems, it seems buggy. On that crash, huh? Well, maybe not. Maybe it was just me. Want to blame everything but me. Shift Z. The door should be open.
Scoop, go. Water tanks 25% full. Water tanks 50%.
Okay.
We don't have a full load.
See how she complains?
Scoop more or drop what we've got.
Yeah.
Bird dog KINN, back on fire scene.
Kate,
If you think it's a safer scooping site here, I'm good to go.
All right, so if you don't want to believe me, try it yourself. That's all I can say is if you don't believe me, try scooping a full tank and getting out of here. It ain't gonna happen unless, again, you're a pro and you know something that the rest of us are missing, because it ain't happening. So, and then again, she says it's your call. Either try to scoop again or ditch the water. Why? So now I've got two mission steps up there that are telling me to reduce to 90 knots and touch down on the water. I've got as much water as I want. I don't want any more water. I want to go back to the fire and I want to continue the thing. And now will it let me? So it seems kind of like a bug. Because now, even though we did get our water, let's see what happens when we get back over to the fire. If it'll let us continue or not and pick up where we're. And you can't skip it. So now all I can think to do is go back to the dang scoop area and land on the water. And that's it. Yeah, I think it's going to make us. Pain in the butt, folks. I really like doing this kind of stuff too, but it's, you know, on top of my own failings, when the game is being silly, frustration levels rising. I didn't think to apply some flaps. Yeah, exceeded. Slow down.
Now for scooping.
Come on. Come on.
Captain, we forgot to extend the probes. We don't have a full load. Your call. Scoop more or drop what we've got.
Yeah.
Dog KINN.
Lovely.
Fire scene.
Okay. All right. So going that route, as you see, you can get into trouble really fast too. You can't climb out fast enough. Suppose I could have tried to divert a little bit more. To the right. Anyway. Okay. I hate doing it and restarting again. It feels like cheating, but we're dead, basically. So let's try to not get any over torque errors, and I'll skip everything to try to get us back to the fires fast as possible. We'll try to touch down where they want. We'll try to make sure we clear that 90 knot message.
General alert. Get on the ready line for a fire 21 nautical miles north of Van Nuys.
Teams fighting on site for hours near the district, and they're calling for air support. The front's moving fast, so watch out for puff of smoke down there. Ensure your drops are well timed. You don't want to hit the units already engaging the fire down below. Let's go.
Van Nuys Tower. Kin Foxtrot, Delta 7010 ready at runway tree 4 left. Departure to the north.
Kin Foxtrot, Delta 7010. Altimeter 299er2 departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left. Kin Foxtrot.
Man, this is enough to drive you to smoke.
7010.
Well, here's torque. Okay, now I see it. Let's try to ease it up a little bit more. All right, 87%. Little trim up. Still feels like we're going slow. I don't know, we're up. Okay. I hope you have way better luck than I do.
Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Delta 7010. Continue for north departure.
Van Nuys Tower, Kin Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Delta 7010. Continue for north departure.
Coordinates of the fire, front 34 north, 118 west.
KINN Bird Dog, thanks for coming fast. We're here to support you in your attack. Do you have a visual?
Bird Dog KINN, got a visual.
Guys, max 7 drops. Your water tanks are maxed out. Initiate first drop. Move to the left shoulder. The ground squad is in position 2. A crew established is covering the other side of the fire.
So you see how the way they, if you follow the gates, right? Look at that last descent. How in the world can you get the proper speed doing a dive like that? All I can think is in that climb, you pretty much are in idle and you bleed off all your speed before you fall and pick up enough speed just to get to 110. I don't know. But you see how the gates want you to go up, over, and then drop straight down. Which I actually haven't been doing. I've been sticking closer to the ground. But we'll go ahead and try it. But just don't know how to get that. Now our gates are gone, but you saw how that's what they wanted us to do. They wanted us to come up. Can't see my speed. There's under 100 knots. Yeah. Stalling. Now picking up speed again. Even in idle, even in a drop, now way over 110 knots. Yeah, 100 feet from the ground, they say. Right.
It's clear. I give you an update on this drop. To the left of target.
Bird Dog KINN, we're on our way to scoop.
Copy that KNN.
Right.
Here it is. Checking the water conditions. Clear on the water.
I just don't want to go that way. It's just too short.
Probes down.
Come
A
on.
little lower.
Yeah, right?
Touchdown. Scoop. Water tank's 25% full. Water tank's 50%. Captain, we forgot to extend the probes. We don't have a full load. Your call. Scoop more or drop what we've got. Bird Dog KINN, back on fire scene.
KNN Bird Dog, acknowledged.
Bird Dog KINN, we're back on site. Ready for new drop. Stand by.
KNN, clear to engage.
Copy.
So, not following the instructions of the gates. Just ignore them. Because it's not going to do you any darn good. We're going to be diving from too high, too fast. And you're not going to make it. And you've got to be able to pull up then. And you're trying to stay 100 feet above the ground. So every bit of it's pretty wonky. You see how there's really no way to approach this but from a descent. Not enough power now? Great gravy.
Drop it.
Complete.
Once I have a clear picture down below, I'll fill you in on that drop. That's just what we needed. You're helping a lock the ground unit here.
Bird Dog KINN, we're on our way to scoop.
Copy that KNN.
On that pullout, you know, you're nervous, so you throw the engine all the way, you know, the throttle all the way forward to get out of that situation. I don't understand then why you would allow the engine to not have a governor. Why that it would even allow you to over torque the thing. Is that for an emergency? You know, if you have to have that extra power? Other than that, why? Why not have it built in so it can't over torque? Maybe it's because when you have a full load, you know, I don't know. I know somebody out there knows the answer to that, and it ain't me. Where the hell they got us going for the water? It was just right here at the reservoir.
Reload water at scooping zone, north from your position.
What? Look at it's like they got us flying all the way back to the base. Makes no sense at all. Yeah, see, water's over there. In idle. I came down from that descent in idle. I'm still in idle. Doors open.
Checking the water conditions. Clear on the water. Now for scooping. Water tanks 25% full. Water tanks 50%. We don't have a full load. Your call. Scoop more or drop what we've got. Bird Dog KINN, back on fire scene.
KNN Bird Dog, acknowledged. The team attacking the other flank is progressing well. Our flanking strategy is a success.
Let's hope this drop is a little bit easier.
Bird Dog KINN, we're back on site. Ready for new drop. Stand by.
KNN, clear to engage.
Roger that.
Trying to do a crab using full rudder so I can turn around. Trying to throw my rear end to the right while keeping my nose pointed towards the approach fire point. Yeah. How's the drop point? Great. Overspeeding again. Engine at idle. Oh, I don't think I missed. I don't think I made it.
Once I have a clear picture down below, I'll fill you in on that drop.
Nope, not very good.
Good line, but you need to work closer to the ground squad to hit the mark.
Bird Dog KINN, we're on our way to scoop.
Copy that, KNN.
We're on site. Confirming scooping conditions. All clear.
Gotta hand it to the people who do this in the real world. Balls of steel.
Probes down. Diving. Water tanks 25% full. Water tanks 50%. We don't have a full load. Your call. Scoop more or drop what we've got. Bird Dog KINN, back on fire scene.
KNN Bird Dog, acknowledged.
Bird Dog KINN, back on active area. Ready for action, standing by.
KNN, clear to engage.
Copy.
Too fast.
Water away.
As soon as I get a clearer view, I'll radio you how's that drop. It's a good line. Significant progress for the ground unit.
Bird Dog KINN, we're on our way to scoop.
Copy that, KNN.
Checking the water conditions. All clear. Probes down. Diving. Water tanks 25% full. Water tanks 50%. Tanks almost full. We're good. Let's go back.
Oh no.
Let's try one more time. Ready to try again, Captain. Scoop, go! Water tanks 25% full. Water tanks 50%.
No! Stop!
Tanks almost full.
Oh no, did it again. Ah, man.
Ready to try again, Captain.
So I'm using the emergency water drop. Scooping too much. We might be able to get it at that level, but I might as well just turn around and yeah.
Probes down. Touchdown. Scoop. Water tanks 25% full. Water tanks 50%.
come on, get up.
Captain, the probes are still up. We can't start scooping.
Get up. Up.
Please, extend the probes or we can't scoop. We don't have a full load.
Barely.
Call. Scoop more or drop what we've got.
Barely.
KNN, back on fire scene.
KNN Bird Dog, acknowledged. It's showing some strong results on the other flank. We're pinching the fire on both sides.
Pinching. Man, I had the trim all the way up. That was a battle.
Dog KINN, we're back on site. Ready for new drop. Stand by.
KINN, okay, area is clear. Engage.
Copy.
Engine malfunction. Oh no, from over torquing. Did I lose an engine? Yeah, I've lost an engine.
Water away.
Once the view's clear, I give you an update on this drop. Good work. The ground team can launch the operation. Great.
Bird Dog KINN, we're on our way to scoop.
Copy that KNN.
Well, as long as we don't lose that second engine, we're still in the game. Just hope we have enough power to get out now.
Checking the water conditions. Conditions seem okay. Probes down. A little lower. Now for scooping. Water tanks 25% full. Water tanks 50%.
Oh no.
Tanks almost full. We're good.
Let's
go back.
Oh no. Did it again. It filled up the tanks all the way. I couldn't do it. You don't want to.
The water conditions. Clear on the water.
Oh, it gave me both my engines back.
Probes down. Scoop, go. Water tanks 25% full. Captain, the probes are still up. We can't start scooping. We don't have a full load. Your call. Scoop more or drop what we've got. Bird Dog KINN, back on fire scene.
KNN Bird Dog, acknowledged. The team on the other flank is making good progress.
Bird Dog KINN, we're back on site. Ready for new drop.
We only get
Stand by.
KNN, clear to engage.
we only get this and
Copy.
2 more drops. And then we fail. We don't have to do an approach point this time. Swing at it anyway. Hey, don't be a stranger. If I'm not following you, please go into the chat room and leave an emoji or say hi. I don't bite. I'm just another sim pilot like you, chances are, if you're tuning in, or an enthusiast, please hit that like and subscribe. Again, you say hello in the chat room. That makes it much faster for me to go right to your channel and subscribe back. Other than that, I have to wait for YouTube to point out that you have subscribed to me, and then I have to find your channel. But if you type in the chat room, I immediately get a command to go right to your channel.
picture down below. I'll fill you in on that drop. Nice drop, KINN. The ground squad is now moving forward. Last drop, then you're off.
My bad.
Bird dog KINN. We're on our way to scoop.
I know how to count.
See that, KINN.
Oh, maybe it just skipped us ahead because I did better on that one. Because it says that was run 5, but we should have 2, but it's now saying 6 out of 7. Whatever.
Checking the water conditions. All clear. Probes down. A little lower. Diving. Scooping, 10 seconds. Water tanks 25% full. Don't have a full load. Your call. Scoop more or drop what we've got. Please, extend the probes or we can't scoop. Bird dog KINN, back on fire scene.
KINN Bird dog, acknowledged. The attack on the opposite flank is making significant progress.
Let me grab my coffee here. Cheers. Here's to your health, well-being, and prosperity.
Dog KINN, we're back on site. Ready for new drop. Stand by.
KNN, clear to engage.
Roger that.
Oh boy. They want us to approach it from a different point. I hear ya.
Load released.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh no.
Water Captain, we need to scoop first. Bird Dog KINN, we're on our way to scoop.
Oh no.
KNN.
Just not enough power.
We're on site. Confirming scooping conditions. All clear.
See if we can get one from this side.
Ropes down.
Down, get down.
Diving. Water tanks 25% full. We don't have a full load. Your call. Scoop more or drop what we've got. Bird Dog KINN, back on fire scene.
KNN Bird Dog, acknowledged.
Bird Dog KINN, we're back on site. Ready for new drop. Stand by.
KNN, okay, area is clear. Engage.
Copy. Load released.
Did it.
What a final drop. Just what we needed for that last push. You saved Los Angeles and its area. Congrats. You're cleared to go back to base. The ground team will take care of the last hotspot.
Oh, well, we did it.
End of the mission.
Not without loss of life.
Good work. Fly home.
Learned a lot, though, didn't we? Lots of stuff for you to be aware of. The over torque will destroy your engines. You could lose one or both of them. The scooping speed, make sure your scoop controls are set up properly. Following the gates on the approach, I don't think is going to serve you at all. I think you should just analyze the pattern that they want you to fly, or the pattern on the ground, and try to approach it from the best angle. Keeping your speed down, you may or may not want to use your prop and feather it out. You might want to try. You might want to try different things. The gears down. There now. You can't even get your flaps out at this speed. Maybe they don't. Maybe you don't need flaps. So very, 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 very challenging. I hope my frustration and me not nailing it scares you at all. Makes you shy away from wanting to do it. And even over torque coming in for a landing. It doesn't even adjust. It told me to go to the hold short. And then it yelled at me for exiting the runway and then going too fast. So on top of all the challenges, it's going to be very, very touchy about everything.
You did well, pilot. Next time, you'll need to drop considering the wind direction. It's really important. Your drop axis should currently be into the wind, heading 295 degrees true.
Did they mention that at the start at all? If they did, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I didn't even think about it, to be completely honest, on this mission. I was not thinking about the wind, but I think that we were always coming in from the right angles. Seven engine overtorques, 2 crashes, 1 radio communication. It's lovely. And I really appreciate you tuning in, taking even a minute out of your day to stop in and check out what I'm doing. Again, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm really trying to become better friends with the algorithm. Help out a fellow sim pilot, please. Please, 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 please. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to try to do multiple live streams. I'm helping out some new folks that have joined the flight sim community and trying to do some refresher courses so that maybe I can help them out trying to get ahead of their testing, get an understanding of what some of the training might be, help them. I should really redo some of my training in here. I got to be on trim management? Really? Yeah, so I might be even doing some of these again. I don't even have a score on this one. Yeah, maybe I should do those. What else we got in here? Tailwheel, night, airplane, instrument rating. Yeah, I need to help him with this one. VOR, I just did 2 refreshers on that. Definitely should do that one again. All right. Okay, folks. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, I had it off the screen. You didn't see. I was showing you my scores. This show not brought to you by South American Hot Chilies. None.